Hi everyone, for this communication course I've been asked to give a speech on Mohandas Gandhi, the life of Gandhi. I'm going to start this speech off with a quote by Gandhi. "In a gentle way, you can shake the world." As we'll go through this talk, you'll see how Gandhi, who was a political activist, really did shake the world. We're going to start off with the three main points, which are going to be the early, mid, and late life of Gandhi. In Gandhi's early life, he was born on October 2nd, 1869 in Porbandar, India, to his father Karamchand and his mother Putabai. At the age of 13, Gandhi was married to Kasturbai in an arranged marriage, and at the age of 19, Gandhi left home to go to London to pursue his dream of becoming a lawyer. After coming home, he decided to set up his own firm, which never really did get that well, so he decided to join an Indian firm. After joining the Indian firm, he got sent with his family to South Africa. This is going to lead us into Gandhi's midlife. His midlife is going to be between 1888 and 1920. Gandhi lives for South Africa for nearly 20 years. During which of this time, he has a lot of discrimination against him and other Indian people living there. One main point of which would be when he's thrown out of a train for not giving up his spot in the first class to a European passenger. This starts his want to be a political activist, developing non-violent forms of civil disobedience. We're going to go into Gandhi's late life, which is going to be from 1920 to 1948. In 1914, Gandhi's going to move back to India, and in 1920, Gandhi's going to start some civil disobedience and disobedience campaigns in India, trying to gain India's freedom from the British. Most of these are going to end fairly shortly. The first one's going to end in 1922 when it becomes violent, and Gandhi's going to end up being sentenced to 6 years, only serving two of those years. And then in 1930, it's going to end in 1931 because Gandhi's going to be asked to represent the Congress Party in London at the Round Table. In 1934, Gandhi is going to lay down the torch and say he retires, but this is going to be short-lived as he comes back to politics when World War II starts. And then after Gandhi gets back in politics, the Labour Party is going to free India from they get India its freedom, separating it into Pakistan and India. These riots start, and Gandhi, wanting the riots to stop, thinking the Muslim and the Hindu people can just talk it out and live in peace internally. He's going to start fasting for peace, and peace will come fairly shortly. After peace has been established, Gandhi is going to be shot 12 days later by Nethram Godse, a Hindu extremist who shot Gandhi, killing him in 1948. Gandhi was a very amazing man. He did a lot to get the freedom of the Indian people from the British in India. This helped a lot of people with just as when America got its freedom from British way before this. He experienced a lot of hardships early on in life, and this really led him to his political activist background. And I'd like to end this speech with a quote by Gandhi. "Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever.